$150,858.09 is exactly how much this dropshipping product right here made me in 4 months without spending a single cent on ads. And how did I do it? Well, throughout this video, I'm gonna reveal everything. From the videos I posted, the actual account I posted them on, the apps, the website, everything you would need to know to do the same yourself. And since this was in 2021, at the end of this video, I'll be revealing 3 products I'm currently selling right now, which you could take, use the strategies I'm about to go over in this video, and make your first $10,000 in the next few months. So the strategy I used is called TikTok organic marketing, and I'm sure you've heard about it before based on the countless videos on YouTube. But if you've been living under a rock, or maybe you're new to dropshipping, this is how it works. You see a product while scrolling on TikTok, or maybe even doing some product research, and you order it straight to your house from most likely Amazon. You then cook up a quick website for it on Shopify, all based around your one product. From here, you go and create a brand new TikTok account, usually something along the lines of your product. For example, when I sold this product, I named it the Mini Mix Blender because it's a mini blender that mixes your drinks. So now you have a store set up and a website put in your bio, so now it's time to start advertising, which is where you start posting organic content of your product in hopes of going viral, which will then lead the viewer to your website to purchase your product. And there's a lot of strategies that go into this, but that's the basics of it. But the reason this is so powerful is because your advertising cost is $0, meaning you make more profit, and you don't have to worry about losing your money on paid ads. Now that you guys know the strategy, I think the best place to start is from the start, or where I found this product in the first place. I use the classic unbeatable TikTok burner method. I talked about this in my last video, so I won't go too in depth, but it's basically where you program your For You page to only show you videos of products by only interacting with those types of videos. So one day in May of 2021, I was doing that exact same thing, scrolling through my phone looking for products, when this account named the Unix Spinner popped up. His account is sadly no longer available, although I found the original video deep in my camera roll where he was talking about how this is the new way to piss off teachers and the next fidget spinner.
Bro, teachers are gonna go absolutely nuts when this goes viral. Because guys, I remember how much the fidget spinners annoyed the teachers. Now imagine this thing. It's a million times better than a fidget spinner because it actually flies back to you. But check this out. And guys, I did forget to mention that you guys are the OGs because you're here before my product has gone viral. So on it, I just have to flick my wrist or my hand.
Just by the looks of it, I knew it was a winning product as it was visually appealing, came at a low price where I could sell it for only $25, and it had tons of challenges which I could do around it, meaning I would never run out of videos or ideas to film. So literally that exact same day I saw his video, I went and ordered one for myself on Amazon and started cooking up my website. But I in fact did not cook. As looking back on the website now, it could use some serious work, but we'll go over that later. I knew how to set up a website since in the past I had sold golf balls on a Shopify store, so 2 days later, once the product arrived at my house, I was already ready to start making some videos and making some money. Since it was 2021, being honest, it was a lot easier to go viral back then as not a lot of people knew about TikTok organic dropshipping. There was truly only a few of us doing it at the time and at this level. So I posted my first video on May 20th of 2021, and it got 63,000 views as it was a direct copy to the Unix Spinner's video.
You guys remember the fidget spinner? Because this thing really showed those up. All you have to do is shake it and then throw it and it comes back to you. It's crazy, watch. This thing literally cured all my boredom. I've been sitting here for the past hour so entertained. Online school has got a whole lot more fun, and I put the website for it in my bio.
And we actually got our first sale on this store from that first video. I seriously will remember that feeling forever of getting our first sale with this product. It was late at night, I was in my room when I got the notification and legit started running around my room. And you can still see it here on the Flying Spinner Shopify dashboard. That conversion rate is one of the worst I've seen in a while, but at the time, my 17-year-old self didn't care at all. From there, I just kept posting 1 to 2 videos a day once I would get home from high school or had some free time. And even though I didn't notice it at the time, there was a pattern starting to form. As you can see, this video got 64,000 views, this one to 50,000, and this one all the way up to 101,000. But what's similar about them is they were all videos of me responding to comments. What if you don't catch it? How do you turn it off? How do you make it come back? I was too new to posting on TikTok at the time to notice it, but this strategy would soon become the thing that made me my first $100,000 profit. And for some reason, after consistently posting 22 videos, I randomly stopped. To this point, we had done $424.81 in sales, as you can see in my Shopify dashboard, which I will refresh for you guys so you know it's real. The conversion rate was rough, and I wish I could remember why I stopped posting, but all the way up to October 17th, I didn't post one video. But luckily, I didn't give it up forever. That October 17th, I posted 4 videos, one getting to 78,000 and another to 131,000, which I'll play right now.
Can you turn it off, please? Guys, I'm really sorry to say this, but once you turn it on for the first time, there's no stopping it from spinning. I'm kidding. Watch as it flies back to me. I'll stop it right where there's an on and off switch so you can see how easy it is.
It's clear now that I was starting to figure out how to get views with this thing and market it, as the next 3 days we had consistent views with a few getting into the 100,000s, all of them in which I was responding to comments. But on October 21st, I posted a video that was honestly about to change my life. Someone commented,
I can toss up a rock 100 times and it'll be more fun than that.
and I responded in the video,
The hate's real, but let me try it myself. Obviously, I'd way rather use the flying spinner, and I know it's a joke, but I think most people would too. When I'm bored in my room, it's literally all I can do, because I can't get over the fact that it flies back to my hand every time.
The comment brought confusion, which led the viewers to stick around and watch the spinner compete versus it, which I then was able to show the main features of the product and lead them to my website. That day we did $74.97 in sales, and the very next day it went up 846% to $2,364.09 in sales by the end of the day. The video was starting to go viral, and throughout the day you can see the graph just go up and up. October 23rd we did $2,624.09 in sales as the video just kept pumping. October 24th we did $1,233.33 in sales. The next day $464.84, and October 26th it went up again to $1,610.70, with the video crossing 5.3 million views within those past couple days. And you might be thinking, oh, that's just one viral video and the sales will slow down eventually. Nope. 4 days later, on October 30th, 2 videos that we posted on the 25th started ripping. The first was from a comment that said,
What if it runs out of battery mid-air, hits my cat, and it goes blind?
which I responded with,
Wow, this is a new one. Oddly specific, but if it were to happen, I personally would refund you and give you some for your cat. I'm literally that positive it would never die in the air, plus the edges aren't too sharp, and you could always keep it charged if you're worried about that.
and the second was a remake to the Rock video.
I'd rather throw up a tennis ball than use that thing. Interesting opinion, but let me try it out just to be safe. Obviously, I'd way rather use the flying spinner, and I'm sure a lot of people would too. Literally, every time you throw it up, it comes right back to your hand. Every time I get a little bored or a little stressed, this is exactly what I do.
This day was when I truly realized the power of dropshipping. I so clearly remember being at this high school Halloween party, and the whole time my phone was just blowing up with Shopify sales notifications in my pocket. By the time we left and I checked my phone when we were leaving, I could hardly scroll through all of them. Those 2 days I probably worked 3 hours combined and generated a total of $6,061.63 in sales. So through just that half of October, I did $16,295.47 in sales by just posting a few TikToks a day on my phone. Moving into November and already seeing the success so far, I made a plan to start posting 4 videos every single day. I saw the money coming in and the opportunity we had, so I started taking it a little more serious. In class, I would find the comments I wanted to respond to and script the videos I wanted to film, and then once I got home, I would record everything I needed, edit the videos, voice over the videos, and post them. This consistency in posting brought consistent sales, as the first 11 days of November, we were averaging $500 to $1,000 per day. I was selling these for only $25, but as you can see, our average order value was always around $30. So after I go through the sales, I'll show you the app I used to get this up and make me an extra $12,000. Every video would get to around the 100,000 view mark, some higher and some lower. But about every week or two, we would see the views skyrocket and a video would get into the millions. You can directly see the correlation between the Shopify graph and when those videos started getting views. November 12th through the 23rd, we did $18,537.58 in sales, with that peak day being at $4,334.75. But that was just the start of November, as we had the perfect combo starting to form. Black Friday was just around the corner, and if you guys know anything about dropshipping on Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, it gets crazy. On average, big companies see sales go up by at least 25%. So combine that with us having 2 videos going viral at the same time, and well, it got pretty crazy for us. From November 24th to the 30th, we did a combined revenue of $23,568.26, with the biggest day being Cyber Monday, where we hit $8,964.11 in total sales. During those 7 days, we did have the 2 videos going viral, so we would have made a ton of money anyway. But on top of that, I promoted a 10% off discount, which created urgency for the buyers who were probably buying it as a Christmas gift. The first video was,
What happens if I throw it outside? Will it come back? Guys, please don't do this, because it'll end up flying away from you like a balloon does and go all the way to space. You know what? For you guys, I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to throw the spinner up. It's going to fly away, and I'll say my final goodbyes. Oh, wait, it flew back. Luckily, no, it's not going to fly away, and you can use your spinner wherever.
which got 4.9 million views, and the second was,
what happens if you have a bad throw? Well, you can say goodbye to your spinner because it's going to fly away from you and never work again. I'm just messing with you guys. It's no big deal. Watch right here as I had a horrible throw and it still ended up flying right back to my hand. Even as the creator, the spinners still constantly blow my mind about how they fly back to you every time.
which got all the way up to 5.8 million views. This brought our November total to $49,463.38, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was on top of the world. But luckily, I didn't let my ego get in the way of us taking this even further. If you guys have ever had a viral video before, you know that it'll spike up like crazy, flatline for a little, and then for the next few weeks, continue to have views trickle in. So for the first 20 days of December, I didn't really have anything going crazy viral, although the sales still flowed in nicely, giving us a total of $28,995.73 in sales. I stuck to my schedule heavily here, and although only one video crossed a million,
you can tell it's a green screen. Well, yeah, you guys are completely right, and it's super obvious how I'm using a green screen to trick all of you to get one. Like, there's obviously no shadows, and there's no way this pool is real because I would never throw a spinner over it. Turn the spinner off so it doesn't fly back to me, and right here you can easily see it bump into the green screen and not go in water.
he still made decent money and didn't lose hope on trying to have another 5,000 plus day. And Santa brought me a little gift on December 25th.
Bro, that's actually so exciting. I really hope Santa brings you one too, but you better be on the nice list this year.
Not a spinner for me, but of $2,364.66 in sales since I was running some Christmas 15% off sales. And the idea behind that is that some kids would get money for Christmas and then be able to spend that on another toy on our website. In December 26th, so the day after Christmas, we officially passed the six-figure mark with a total of $101,557.20. Coming into the new year, I was blessed with another 4 million view video, which gave us back-to-back 4K days to close out the year. We didn't end up beating November, but the total sales for December came out to $46,280.05. And that 4 million view video I mentioned earlier was actually converting like crazy.
So after our spinners went viral, a bunch of people started trying to make knockoffs, and one that we always see is shaped like a ball, so I went and bought one to test it out. Okay, if I'm being honest, it doesn't look too bad, but let's see how it flies. Whoa, what was that? Okay, I'll give it one more chance, throw it nice and easy. Bro, come on.
Which let me come into the new year with a bang. January 1st, we did $7,240.59 in sales. January 2nd, we did $6,571.65. And the third was $2,283.30. And I'm sure this is one of the last things you guys would expect right now to hear with all this momentum we had. But this was truly the last real viral video we had with this thing. A few got into the 500 plus thousand range, which gave us a few 1K plus days. But the total sales for January only totaled to $36,314.72. This is because on January 17th, TikTok basically took my videos off the For You page. I was averaging around 50K views per video, but on the 18th, when I went to post our 4 videos, they all were around the 3,000 view range. I thought maybe it was just a bad day and my videos weren't too good, so I just kept posting for the next week, but still, nothing was getting pushed to the For You page. To this day, I still have no idea why TikTok suddenly shut off the account, but looking back, I could have handled it much better. I could have simply just realized this account wasn't gonna work anymore, made a new one, and kept putting out good videos on a new account that would eventually take off too. But I was so attached to this one account that I just kept posting for the next month, hoping that it would magically bounce back, but it didn't. And I convinced myself that the product was dead at this point and it was time to move on. So maybe I could have made another $100,000 posting on a new account, but everything happens for a reason, and this was just a lesson I had to learn the hard way, as it technically led me to find even better products that I made even more money with down the line. And just from having such a big account, February got to $2,700, March to $1,100, and April to over $400. So in those 3.5 main months, we did $148,353.62 in sales, and a lifetime total of $153,319.02 just from this one product on one TikTok account. And going back through all this, I found this clip of me sitting in the halls of my old high school working when I should have been in class. And as you can see, that $153,000 is on my screen. Such a crazy time. And like I said earlier, there was this one app that made me an extra $13,000, and that was one-click upsell. And it's crazy since it's the most simple thing. As you can see, one-click upsell has made you an extra $12,956.64. And all I did was set up a super simple upsell funnel. So as you can see, once a customer completes checkout, they were offered this sale, which we made up to add another spinner to their order at a 20% off discount. As you can see here, it says summer, but we would simply just adjust this to whatever season or holiday it was. And this is so powerful because at this point, the customer has already paid, so it doesn't get in the way of them buying in the first place. Hence the name. All they have to do is click this button and it automatically adds it to their order. Nothing else has to be done on their end. On top of that, I did some SMS and email marketing, which probably brought in another $10,000 to $20,000, but we'll say save that for another video where I can go more in depth. You guys pretty much saw most of the videos I used to advertise this earlier, but the account is still there at Flying Spinners, which we got up to 140,000 followers and 2.4 million likes. It's pretty rare to see now, but we made more dollars than followers. And coming over to my website, well, it's nothing to be too proud of. Even though this site is such low quality, it was still able to do numbers because of how effective organic advertising is. The customers already knew how the spinner works and already judged if they wanted one just from watching my videos. So once they got to my website, as long as it looked decent, they were already planning on buying. And to a point, I think keeping it simple can almost be just as effective. But I definitely could have gotten more than 13 reviews. I was able to buy the spinners for $7 to $8 from a private supplier I contacted and negotiated with on AliExpress. The more orders I got, the more they were able to lower the price as I was bringing them so much business. And since I was able to get this so cheap, I had around 60 to 7% profit margins, which for dropshipping and honestly any business in general is really good. I hope you guys enjoyed the transparency, as not a lot of people on the internet would leak this type of value for free. I made this video since it's honestly something I would have wanted to watch when I was first starting out my dropshipping journey. It gives you guys the opportunity to learn from my wins and from some of my mistakes so you guys don't make those too. I encourage you guys to even still go on the Spinners account and study the videos, apply the strategies I used in my videos to your own content so you can start making even more money. And a little self-plug, if you do want to learn personally from me in my Discord where I've never missed a message, I'll also have that link below. And I didn't forget about the 3 products I promised at the start of this video. So the first 2 I'll pop up on the screen right now. And the third, you can go see in my last video where I took it from $0 to over $18,000 in 30 days. I appreciate your time spent watching this video and consider subscribing for more future value.